Alright guys, so welcome to the first shipbuilding guide video. So in this one I'm going to be showing you how to make a set of plans which will make it a lot easier for you to start off your ship or boat, and will make it a lot more proportionally accurate. So the first step is to choose the boat or ship that you're actually going to make. So I've chosen the Golden Hind for this example, and the second step is to get a decent quality set of plans. So I've got this set, so you can see it's got a view of the hull, masts, and a top view of the decks. It's also got these views which aren't too important but might help you later on when you're making the frame. So unfortunately it doesn't include the sort of a sideways view of the decks, so I've got this one to help me out there. So the third step is to create an outline. So I'm using paint.net for this process, but you can use any sort of photo editor that you'd like. So yeah, make a new layer and basically create an outline on top of the hull. So you can also do this for the masts, just like that, and for the spars. And obviously don't forget to leave out the keel, so you can do that like that with another colour. And you can add on the cannons using dots, just like that. And yeah, you can use this plan to add on the decks eventually. So once you've done that, you'll get to this stage. So you can see I've added on the complete outline for the hull, the decks, the keel, see the cannons there, the masts, and the spars, and the bird's eye view of the decks. So yeah, that's an example for a light galleon. This is another example of good plan. So this is either a long boat or a long ship. So yeah, quite a good quality plan here. Good view of the deck, and obviously the hull and sail there. So yeah, once you've created the outline for that, you get to this stage. So let's delete the background. So once you're at this stage, once you've completed the outline, you now want to decide how big you actually want this ship or boat to be. So I usually do this by deciding how tall I want my decks. So for this I want my decks about 3 high. You should choose usually 3 or 4 blocks is about right for a deck. So I want the first deck to be 3 blocks high, so that's 3. I want this deck to be 3 high again, so 6, 9, and a smaller spot here, so I would say about 2 there. So added up, that's 11 blocks. So I want this section to be 11 blocks high, 11 blocks tall, but at the moment it's 131 pixels. So you want to get the calculator up at this stage. So 131 divided by 11. So 131 is the current height of the section there, and 11 is the preferred height. So that gives us 11.909, which is basically 12. So the ship is, or that section, is basically 12 times taller than what it should be. So get the height of the canvas. So it's 1000 here, which is pretty simple, and divide the height of the canvas by 12. So we divide it by 12 because it's 12 times taller than it should be. So that gives us 83.3, so about 83, let's round down. So go to image, resize, and remember to tick maintain aspect ratio, and change 1000 to 83. Now that will give you a nice scaled version. I'll create a new layer, get the pencil, and basically you can actually activate display pixel grid, which might help a bit. You can then draw on the sort of finalized outline, just like that. A dot on the cannons there. Once you've done that, you get to this stage, and the same with the longboat. So just repeat it again. So at the moment it's 75 pixels tall, and let's say we want this 4 blocks tall. So 75 divided by 4, 18, so about 19. So the height of the canvas, which is 1024, so divided by 19, so 54. So resize that to 54, maintain aspect ratio, and it'll give you a nice scaled plan. So again, once you've done that, once you've sort of gone over that like this or whatever, you'll reach that stage. So yeah, I'll now show you the plans once you've copied them into Minecraft. Okay, so this is the recent plan that I've actually made. So this is actually called a tartan, so it's a Mediterranean sort of trading and fishing ship, or boat rather. So it's fairly small, but this is an example of a decent plan. So you can see I've made it just tall enough for someone to fit in. So this is something that you want to consider when making your plan. So I think it's about, excluding the keel, I think it's about 7 blocks tall. So just make sure when you're making the plan that you can actually fit into the decks. So you can see the bird's eye view deck plan actually implemented there with the frame, and I'll show you how to make a frame in the next video. So I'll show you the light galleon just to end the video. So this is what your plan should look like once you've implemented it, once you've made it into in Minecraft. So I've made the decks out of slabs. I would say that's quite a good idea. Obviously it saves a bit of room and you've got plenty of head height here. So yeah, really think about how tall you want the decks when you're scaling the ships. You can see the mast there and spars. And again, feel free to modify the plan at any stage. Try not to go for realism over looks. I think looks are much more important than realism, but yeah, that's just my opinion. So the bird's eye view deck again implemented there. So I hope you've enjoyed this sort of guide or tutorial, guys. And yeah, the next tutorial I'll probably make on the frame there. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys, and as usual, thanks for watching.